There is a specific kind of madness in the tech world. It is the madness of wanting everything all at once in a device that fits in your back pocket, a machine that refuses to compromise even when physics says it should. For years, the iPad mini sat quietly in the shadow of bigger and louder devices. It was the safe choice, the cute tablet you handed to a child on a road trip or used to read a novel during a flight. It never tried to dominate the conversation. It never tried to replace your laptop. But something changed in Cupertino. In 2026, Apple stopped treating the small tablet like a side project and turned it into a statement. This is the iPad mini 8, and it is about to make your smartphone feel like a toy and your laptop feel like unnecessary weight in your backpack. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon for new tech updates. If you have been waiting for the ultimate one-device solution, the machine that finally bridges the gap between your iPhone and your MacBook, your wait is officially over. We are talking about a 144 Hz ProMotion display that finally kills the jelly scrolling curse forever. We are talking about the M4 chip forced into a chassis thinner than a pencil. And most importantly, we are talking about the birth of a new category, the A18 Ultra Portable. This is not just another spec bump. This is a philosophical shift in how small devices are supposed to behave. Today, we are tearing this thing apart. We are looking at why this might be the most controversial iPad ever made. Why the US market is suddenly obsessed with smaller form factors again, and why you might never need to buy a Kindle or a compact laptop ever again. Let's start with the screen because the display has haunted iPad mini fans for years. For long years, people begged for ProMotion. They begged for 120 Hz. They begged for anything that would remove that strange jelly scrolling effect where one side of the screen seemed to move faster than the other. It became a meme. It became a frustration. And now it is gone. Completely gone. The iPad mini 8 features a tandem OLED display, the same class of technology that powers the high-end iPad Pro. By layering two OLED panels together, Apple achieved peak brightness levels up to 1,600 nits in HDR. Imagine sitting outside at midday with the sun blazing overhead. Normally, your screen would turn into a mirror reflecting your own frustration. With this panel, the content punches through the glare like a spotlight. But brightness is only part of the story. The real magic is motion. At 144 Hz, scrolling feels physically connected to your finger. Text glides without distortion. Long PDFs feel like sheets of paper sliding across a glass desk. Social media feeds look almost three-dimensional in their smoothness. The jelly effect that once divided the fan base is now buried in the past. Because the display is smaller while maintaining an incredibly high resolution, the pixel density is outrageous. The pixels are so tightly packed that even microscopic fonts appear razor-sharp. This is arguably the sharpest canvas Apple has ever placed into a mobile device. Artists, note-takers, and readers will feel it immediately. The screen disappears and the content takes over. Now let's talk about power, because inside this tiny silver slab lives something absurd. The Apple M4 chip. Critics will say this is overkill. They will argue that no one needs desktop-class silicon in a small tablet used for browsing and email. But that argument belongs to another era. The M4 is not about opening a single app quickly. It is about never thinking about performance again. Open a 4K video project in LumaFusion and scrub through footage without a hiccup. Stack layers in a photo editing app while streaming music and running split screen with a browser. Switch between 20 apps without a single reload. The experience is instant, almost defiant. More importantly, the M4 is built for artificial intelligence. Apple's entire ecosystem is pivoting toward on-device AI processing. The iPad mini 8 is designed to act as a personal AI engine you carry everywhere. It can summarize massive documents locally, transcribe and clean voice recordings in real time, generate images without touching the cloud, and analyze data without sending sensitive information to external servers. This is not just convenient. It is private. It is secure. It is fast because it never depends on network speed. That level of capability demands serious neural processing power, and the M4 delivers it effortlessly. What makes this even more fascinating is how it changes behavior. In the United States, there has been a quiet shift in how people consume media and work remotely. Larger laptops are being left at home more often. Commuters want devices that can slide into a small bag yet handle serious productivity. The iPad Mini 8 lands perfectly in that cultural moment. Pair it with a compact Bluetooth keyboard, and it becomes a writing machine. Connect a lightweight stylus, and it transforms into a digital notebook with zero paper waste. For students, it replaces heavy textbooks. For travelers, it replaces both an e-reader and a secondary laptop. And yes, it challenges dedicated e-readers directly. The OLED panel produces true blacks that make white text pop during nighttime reading. With adaptive refresh rates and efficient power management, battery life remains impressive despite the performance headroom. You can read for hours without eye strain, then instantly jump into editing a presentation or joining a video call. That flexibility is something single-purpose devices cannot match. There's also something psychological about holding this much power in such a small form. It feels rebellious. For years, bigger was marketed as better. Larger screens, larger batteries, larger keyboards. The iPad Mini 8 rejects that narrative. It proves that intelligence and capability can be condensed without feeling cramped. The thin chassis feels almost impossibly light, yet it houses performance levels that rival many full-sized laptops from just a few years ago. Of course, controversy follows power. Some argue that pushing this level of hardware into a small tablet will blur the lines too much within Apple's own lineup. If the Mini can handle professional workflows, where does that leave the entry-level iPads? If it runs advanced AI tasks smoothly, does the average consumer still need a MacBook for everyday productivity? These questions are exactly why the device is so interesting. It disrupts the comfortable hierarchy. In daily use, the experience feels frictionless. Unlock the screen and it responds instantly. Scroll through high-resolution images and there is no ghosting. Edit a document while referencing a research paper in split view, and the transition is seamless. Even gaming benefits from the high refresh rate and powerful GPU cores. Titles load quickly and maintain consistent frame rates, something unheard of for small tablets in the past. The iPad Mini 8 is not trying to replace every device outright. Instead, it makes you question why you carry so many. When a single piece of glass and aluminum can handle reading, streaming, note-taking, editing, communication, and AI-driven productivity, the need for multiple gadgets begins to fade. That is the madness we talked about at the beginning, the desire to have everything in your pocket without compromise. In 2026, Apple did not just refresh a product line. It redefined what small means in computing. The iPad Mini 8 is a portable monster, a device that collapses categories and challenges assumptions. It is sharp, fast, intelligent, and unapologetically ambitious. And whether you see it as overpowered or perfectly timed, one thing is clear. The era of the underestimated small tablet is over.